To some, the well-informed, I am a visionary, or genius even. But to the less well-informed, I may sound like a madman. I understand much of what I discuss in these videos may seem totally alien to you. But if you opened your mind, you might see some of the signs like I've seen down the years, and discover a deeper meaning to many rock and pop songs. Some say this world is a playground for immortal gods and angels. They're right. Many of them are in the music and film industries and arts. They've always been with us. Ian Brown from the Stone Roses is Jesus, I promise you. His pleasure is to torture and gang rape sinners, men and women alike, and send them to burn in hell for millions of years. A minority, including me, will burn forever, if I fail to save the day. Christianity is a complete con. Jesus didn't die to save us from our sins, he died to punish us severely for our sins. That means 50 to 60% of the world population will suffer the tortures of the damned. Each of you is more likely to be a sinner more than not at all. 90% of sinners are simply racist. Most don't show it or even know about it. But Jesus' judgment day will be based on the innermost subconscious thoughts of men. We should be judged upon our true nature, not our innermost nature. Yes, I'm a sinner, a reluctant one, but I have a heart of gold. Maybe that's why my light is partly gold. But will I shine in time to save the day? That's up to you, ladies, if you're willing to put out in my direction. You haven't so far, and time is ticking by. I may only have a week or two as of 16th of November. I have been persecuted for what I know to be truth, fact and reality. I've been labelled as everything from schizo to psychotic to manic depressive. I can assure you I have perfect clarity and reality in my mind. It's most other people who are confused. Do you want to know the truth about schizophrenia? For starters, 80% of people hear voices sometimes in their life. They're guiding thoughts sent from the spirit world mostly, but in schizophrenics these voices generally try to scare and worry you. I have heard voices twice in my life, and it did scare me, but I got over it. In a schizophrenic's childhood, something terrible happens, perhaps sexual, physical or emotional abuse or neglect. It scars them and they become very insecure, so they become not content with their life and start having narcissistic daydreams about being someone great or famous. Quite a lot of the time that great person is Jesus. The more insecure you are, then the more narcissistic and eventually vain you get. This is what taking the Lord's name in vain means. You believe your own deluded vanity, it overwhelms you. Don't all you stupid psychiatrists not see how all these men who think they're Jesus suddenly get persecutory voices in their head and go downhill? You should have some understanding for what schizophrenics go through in their childhood, but they're never psychotic and their delusions are usually short-lived. I gave the police a couple of cards the other day, but they probably just chucked them in the bin without looking at the videos. Maybe if they knew that if I burn in hell, so will 25 to 50% or even more of them will burn in hell as well. Not to mention the Queen of England. Everybody knows that some of the police force are racist. That's not me passing judgment on them. It's just a known fact. The racist cops probably don't even realise it. If any coppers feel like saving their souls, get in touch. Thanks, Malk.